My daughter had her boyfriend over this weekend to do homework, and there's nothing more terrifying than I'm like, this is going to be awkward if I'm going to. I thought about being a 1940s dad and just pulling out a book and parking my ass in my lounge chair and just be like, you guys do your thing. I'm going to be over here reading.
You're just reading a Jeffrey Dahmer biography.
No, American Sniper.
So that's how American Sniper. Yeah, that's right. You're like, that's right, boy. I know how to pick you off from long range. I read it in a book. I absorbed how to become an elite sniper via osmosis through a liar.
I got a medal for my sharpshooting with an M16, just to let you know.
That's the first time you put on your fatigue since you went to basic.
I answer the door in my dress green, so I have my little medals on.
He points it out. He's like, "You have to be at a war, served in war to have that one. You have stolen valor." And you're like, "Shut up!" You hit him in the face.
Yeah,
that's how you go to jail for assaulting someone.
Well, actually, you can sit in your living room and fly a drone these days.
Dude, they're actively trying to go to Comic-Con conventions to get kids on board with that because they know nerds love video games. They're like, you ever thought about blowing up shit for real?
Yeah. We here at Activision really think you need to be at war to be good at Call of Duty.
Yeah, you might have PTSD from a from a lobby pre-game or post-game, but how would you like to have shell shock for real?
How would you like to see your idiot friend point the claymore the wrong way?
That's the problem with what they've done with inundating us all with these war games is now we all think grenades are funny pranks to pull on your teammates.
Funny you mentioned grenades. I just saw not that long ago, and I wish I was joking. It looks like a handle on a buzzball, but they made a new version of the grenade.
Oh, nice.
So instead of what I used to call the Astro Crag grip, the way the grenades were built when you pull the pin and stuff, you were able to get a good grip. This thing almost looks like if you got a miniature Molotov cocktail, and it's like, yeah, that's the grenade now. You're Irish, right? You're good at throwing these.
You're Irish. Yeah, back in the 1940s, they designed grenades to look like baseballs because that was America's pastime. Now they're just like, people seem really into the IRA recently.
I mean, all you need is a ski mask on top of your fatigues, and you're in.
You're in, brother. Ah, laddie, I'm glad to show you see a winning team.
But yeah. So
yeah, that's not fun that you had to shift gears and now all of a sudden you got to be no longer jokey dad.
Oh,
because Nathan, you're always trying to be fun. You're trying to be fun dad most of the time when you're with your daughter. Mm-hmm. I can't imagine. It's got to be funny to watch her from her point of view. Watch you just start morphing into yeah, dad. No, I'm a dad. Oh, fuck it. I'm a dad. I'm a real dad.
So I got what was it? No jokes, none whatsoever the entire time. It was just
stone face in any interaction you have with
pretty much. There was no emotion. Perfect example, and this is just a precursor because I didn't have to do anything to put fear apparently in this kid. My daughter's friends did because when I showed up to pick her up from events and stuff like that, I'd be waiting, and her friends are like, "Your dad just stands there and stares at you," and I go, "What do you want me to do? Should I be smiling and doing jumping jacks to get your attention and look like a psycho?"
Yes, Nathan, you need to be doing burpees in the parking lot. Be like, every minute's an opportunity to maximize yourself.
Yeah, I'm doing motivational speeches to random parents walking by. Yeah. I'm trying to figure out what needs to happen. My daughter starts laughing because she realizes how dumb it is. So this friend told this boyfriend of hers, about how intimidating I am because I'm just that way. And funny enough, guess what? That's how I am when I don't know you. So he got that same thing. I met him the first time. I just go, "Hey, what's up?" And then I walked and did something else.
Yeah. Oh man, you're that one dad that like is a nightmare to date because for some reason you go, no, I got to make this guy like me.
I don't care if they like me, to be honest.
I know you don't, and no dad should care unless they're like married to your daughter. Oh,
you're talking
right?
about him.
Yeah.
Oh,
yeah.
That never will happen.
Exactly. But that's like you've been. Well, actually, you're a psychopath, so you've never actually tried to win the affection of any.
Why should I?
Any parent.
I'm not dating their dad. And let's be honest, most of them didn't exist. I like daddy issue girls. Hey, what's up?
You were like, oh, wait a minute. You're telling me I could go fish in a pond, or I can pull something out of this barrel?
Yeah, with a dynamite stick. I'm pulling them all to the top.
Yeah, see, unlike you, I was a people pleaser, so I was like, if everybody around her thinks I'm good, then she'll have nothing but other people gaslighting her all the time. No, I'm joking. It's the long con.
Wow. I love that our Venn diagram does cross there, and
it does cross. I'm not saying I'm perfect. No, I'm an absolute people pleaser. So anybody, like, if I met parents, I was like, I have to make them think I'm a really good person.
Yeah, and that's why I hit them with the DX like crotch chop, and when the girl wasn't looking, and then she always turned around. I don't understand why you don't like him. He's so nice. And the second she turns around, bah.
Break it down.
Oh, you want to play charade? 2 words. Oh my God, Betty, she can't date.
Yeah, that's how Nathan made sure his girlfriends always wanted to be around him because the parents hated him and they wanted to be defiant.
Yeah. And then I got to quote Will Smith when we were alone. Baby, parents just don't understand.
Yeah, Nathan, with all the 90s nostalgia floating around Instagram and the internet, I've now realized 90% of your actual personality and playbook was just quoting other people from the 90s.
You want to know, it's great. With the nostalgia resurgence, I'm back in the game like I never left. It's just clutch shots left and right, quoting things, and it's like, oh, baby, this is great. And I am saying baby more, yes. You know why? It's money, baby. It's money. That's why.
Your money, baby. Your money. Hell yeah, dude. Yeah. Well, that's so did you do the classic where you had to make them leave the door open, or did they just do it?
Made them sit in the living room.
Oh, nice. Okay.
There's nothing worse because I was like, I'll give you space. I'll go hang out in my room, and I was checking out stuff online, and then I heard. And I'm like, I ran out there. I'm like, yeah, Tokyo Drift, and I had to fight myself because I just about sat down. I'm like, yes.
They turned on Tokyo Drift to study.
Oh, my daughter loves Fast and the Furious.
I know she does, but that's a terrible movie to study to.
Yeah.
It's so distracting.
I know.
It's like the Japanese culture knows how to keep your attention at all times with flashing lights.
I mean, you check
awesome music.
There is Bow Wow, all that fun stuff.
Yeah.
And that weird, I still don't know that country kid's name from Alabama that's the main character.
Yeah, who weirdly just does Instagram videos now where he just shows you how to do manly stuff around your house.
Really?
That's his whole thing now. That's all he does.
Okay.
Yeah. He popped in my algorithm like a year and a half ago, and he's like, I'm going to teach you how to tie a fucking hook onto a fishing line, and he's just showing his sons how to like fish and stuff, and then he shows you how to change the oil in a car. I went through his entire page. I was like, he's just doing like how to do basic man content now. I'm the dad
Does he always tie it into that he's DK?
He's brought that up a couple times. Especially if he's working on his car. He's like, I fucking drove this through a house once. It's like, that was a stunt guy.
No, that was him. That was real life. He's Tom Cruise. He's method with his stunts.
Yeah, it's weird to me that the generation that your daughter is in knows who Little Bow Wow is. I feel like nobody born after 2001 should know who Bow Wow is.
She doesn't even know he did music. Zero.
Of course
chicks.
she doesn't. That's good, but I'm just meaning they should know he exists, period.
You know, I think you're saying that's good because if she knew that, she'd be like, but Master P really did make him say,
Oh, yeah. Well, you know what? You should introduce
because
it
Lil Bow Wow was around the time where Lil Romeo was a thing, and I think Lil Romeo was by Master P, or was it?
Yeah, Lil Romeo was his son.
Yeah, so that's what I'm saying.
That was the beef.
Yeah, and that's what I'm saying. Are you getting that? You getting that dichotomy? You got to start knowing rap lore.
Well, and then if what's really scary, Nathan, if she gets down that rabbit hole, she's going to find out Aaron Carter did in fact beat Shaq.
Yeah, and to explain to her the logistics of that's going to be a nightmare. So he was doing moonshots.
You have to understand, Aaron Carter had an understanding of physics that nobody else to this day has had.
Nobody wants to admit this, but without Aaron Carter, Kobe Bryant wouldn't have that rainbow shot.
The Mamba showed up at his door, was like, I need that shot. How did you defeat him? Where's the video evidence? I need to watch the film.
Yeah, he's got to study it.
Kobe showing up to the Carter household, being like, I need to know how to defeat the Orlando Magic's best player.
He's just like, he's showing up. He's like,
and Aaron Carter wouldn't give it up.
Yeah, that fadeaway rainbow shot's mine.
Yeah, he wouldn't give away the sauce. And so that's when Kobe's like, bring him to L.A. It's the only way we can get around Shaq is we bring him here.
What do you need on your team? The Shactus.
Oh, yeah. That's honestly, that's a fun thing to actually do with your daughter sometime. You should just, for a random night, just go, okay, I have 3 presentations to give you. And you just break down 90s lore, like pop culture lore, and just explain a timeline. That would be fucking sick.
This day in MTV VMA history broke the prepubescent internet when Britney and JT showed up in Canadian tuxedos.
Nobody had ever seen that much denim in a concentrated space before. Not in America, anyway. That's why it's called the Canadian.
No one's seen that much.
It's only
denim,
allowed up north.
That much denim on. I mean, normally you only see that much denim if you're pushing 350.
Only farmers out in the country while they're baling hay wear that much denim.
Yeah, for sure. And that also brings me to the fact, I saw something online that was really funny, and it's very true. You know how everybody treats tall people? What if we treated fat people like tall people?
How's that restaurant over there?
Yeah, like, holy crap, you're so huge. You gotta play like a goalie, right? Like, hockey, obviously.
Hey, man, what do you think of that donut spot downtown? What makes you think I've been to that donut spot?
It's the same. Somebody said that, and I was like, I've never thought about it that way, because you see anybody over 6'5", you're like, basketball. Everybody, without fail.
Everybody. Yeah, that's true. Yeah, I guess you got to ask them, like, what kind of rascal rims do you have on your ride?
How do you baste your turkey?
What's your typical fast food order?
No,
that's what
you said it wrong. What's your typical Uber Eats order?
Yeah,
because you know you're not getting up to get this. Don't lie to me.
Yeah, have you ever done like any DoorDash or Uber Eats?
I did once, and that was ordering a pizza, and that's where I found out Papa John's no longer delivered their own shit.
What?
Yeah, they got rid of their.
Maybe your Papa John's. Mine does.
No, they hired an Uber Eats for me. I called in for the store, ordered it, and then Uber Eats showed up.
Whoa, that's weird.
I know.
Yeah, I've never done it. I've never done an Uber Eats or
I don't trust them
ever.
I don't know why. I don't know why.
I know exactly why. Me and you spend too much time on the internet sending each other videos, and we've definitely sent each other videos of people reaching into their balls and then grabbing the bag that you touch, or worse,
That's just extra seasoning.
scratching their balls, and then eating fries out of your bag.
Yeah, that little Fromunda cheese on your fries.
Yeah.
Just adds
Yeah.
character.
Which I also know, like, we can't shit on the driver too much for that kind of stuff because we don't know what they're doing at the restaurant. We only know what happened because of Ring door cameras.
I know what was happening in the late 90s fast food McDonald's, and that was piss in the pickle bucket. But that was a thing.
What? This is why I don't eat pickles. This is why I don't trust
I love
pickles. I
pickles,
never
dude.
will.
Hey, man, you can't get mad at their game for a little extra brine on your pickles. I'm making sure they're extra tart.
It's sterile, and I like the taste.
Oh, yeah. Give me a double patches of Houlihan.
That's like when they do like the fry cook order of it.
Yeah.
Hey, we need a Big McGuire with extra patches of Houlihan. Make it swing for the fences.
It's... Yeah, there's awful stuff that went on at McDonald's back in the day. And
well, you worked at a Burger King for a minute,
Well,
didn't you? You probably saw some shit.
no, I saw something that made me go, I'm never eating chili that I don't make.
Who was dipping their balls in it?
Hey, man, it was ball deodorant before Dr. Squatch guy came out here and made their own.
Mrs. texted me tonight. She said she wanted chili balls.
That chili dogs code for anal.
What happened to the chili?
Oh, it was just disgusting flatly. Besides anybody fucking with it was expired hamburger meat diced up and then thrown in there.
Oh, okay.
So that alone.
What's expired? Like 2 days past the expiration, or like weeks?
It's got a civilization growing on it.
God was playing Civ 2 on it.
Yeah, exactly. Once you got enough tribal warriors, you could put it in the chili soup.
They were harvesting wood off the back of whoppers.
Yeah, exactly. They're taking all the seeds off the sesame bun.
Oh, they discovered agriculture, for Christ's sake.
It's crazy. We couldn't let them get any more advanced, so we had to nuke them with chili.
Oh, so it was just because it's old ingredients. That's what gross shit.
It was old ingredients, yeah. Not to mention, like I said, there's occasionally times where somebody just fuck with it.
Yeah. You know whose fast food chili used to slap, and I haven't had it in years, and I'm scared to because I know nothing's the same anymore because they just fuck with all the ingredients of everything, is Wendy's. Wendy's had the bangingest chili there was. They used to have awesome chili, remember?
I never got their chili. Like I said, anti-chili once I saw how it was made. Like, it was basically...
There's no way you didn't have chili before that. I mean, their chili was good
at
from
school
when I was 8
when I
years
gave me a
old.
cinnamon roll and I was an idiot.
No.
And that's because I had that chili, that's how I got nanomachines in my blood and all that stuff. And man, now I'm just government-centric.
Yeah, they really were just poisoning all of us with technology and microbots.
They just gave us old meat and sugar. That cinnamon roll ruled.
Old meat and sugar. Hey, you know what, Nathan? In coming up in World War III, at least our bodies are primed and ready to receive that kind of sustenance. You have to build up tolerance to that in order to consume it.
I am a
the
firm
apocalypse.
believer you have to build up tolerance for those kidney beans, which I'm sure were like kidney stones. The way they were like, hey, we repurpose this. You pass it, they eat it.
Yeah, I took a couple turds where I thought I actually pooped out part of my kidney because they were still whole kidney beans.
No, you were just blooming. You were ready to accept something.
Yeah, I thought I was producing kidneys. I was like, I should go take this to the hospital. Someone needs
You know,
this.
guys, I found when I wipe, if I prolapse, it's so much easier to wipe than it is if I don't.
Yeah, but yeah, that's fast food is gross. I forgot that about the peeing in pickle jars. Was that somebody who told you that, Or did you witness that firsthand?
No,
or was that a news story?
No, that wasn't a news story. That was Gravy when he was working there. He told me about it.
Oh, my gosh.
Yeah.
Your friends, every time, I feel like I find out more and more about how horrible your friends were. And I didn't like a lot of your friends growing up anyway, but now I'm just reinforcing it like I was fucking right. I got to listen to my intuition more. I don't hate people enough.
I'll never forget when we made a trade, and I say we because I didn't work there. I just hung out with one of my buddies that was at Godfather's. We gave McDonald's, and half the staff at McDonald's got in severe trouble for this, but we just brought them a pizza and they gave us 2 bags. One was full of fries and the other was full of just double cheeseburgers.
Sick.
So here's one pizza. There was a bartering system back when America was great.
Yeah, you know what? And that's what this country's missing, okay? We got to stop trading in dollars and cents. We got to start trading in actual items and goods and services, and we can get this country great again.
That's right. We just need to trade food.
I think I hear a missile coming towards my house right now.
No, what you hear, it's actually the noise of Bill Gates running very fast to you. Did I hear food being traded?
I'm going to get stabbed with a vaccine real quick.
Yeah, it's for the best. It's for the best.
I like trains. All of a sudden, I'm very into trains.
You guys, I've been tracking all the Southwest flights lately, and this is amazing.
Do you know United is late on average 20 minutes every flight?
But that pales in comparison to Spirit.
Oh, man, that's so funny. Yeah, you're right. Yeah, I think the bar, like, that's such a weird thing that, like, you put that down because they're just going to throw out that shit anyway. That's what always bothers me is like half of this stuff when it comes to turnover of inventory is just like, oh, we're just going to throw it away. We don't need to keep that around.
Dude.
But just let them take it home or do something else with it. Why just toss it in the
For the
garbage?
longest time, I made myself believe my own conspiracy of that because of how much food is thrown away and the correlation to not a handicapped guy, but like a homeless guy getting crushed in the garbage truck because he's in there like he's just like a truffle pig for food, and he's just in the dumpster, and that thing goes and just dumps him in there. And I was like, oh, man, clearly you guys are doing this on purpose, and there's like some weird betting ring that I'm not part of that I need to go throw $20 in.
So you think, how there's a highway death like counter,
yes,
the billionaires have a homeless counter for them scouring for... Yeah, you know what, Nathan? I think that's more plausible now than you ever realized. Based off of files that have come out recently, I don't think you're wrong.
I mean, it's insane.
There is a number. There's definitely a number of people who get crushed in garbage trucks every year.
Yes.
Should I look this up? Should I add this to our
I'm
Google
actually
search?
severely interested to see how many there are. The crazy thing is, I'm not joking. When I say people are throwing out food, you go to your Panera Bread and you go at the end of the night, they'll just dump baguettes like crazy out there. And admittedly, those could be weapons to rob a convenience store because they're bricks. But if you get some water in them, they'll soften back up. Local man robs 7-Eleven with 2 baguettes and twirling them around like he's a Ninja Turtle.
Just beating a cashier with a baguette, dude. I wish this was matzah. Fuck.
Oh, shit. It's a vigilante 2-day-old man.
Please stop hitting me. I'm gluten intolerant.
This guy is a problem in California.
The gluten bandit has struck again, causing rashes upon cashiers.
How's he getting away with this? Well, his sidekick, Carnivore Charlie, is just there to back up. They're hitting all the allergies.
Carnivore Charlie. You want to take a guess at how many people die in a garbage truck accident a year? There's not enough. There's not like They're not going to get me crushed by it, but there are fatalities.
Yeah. Okay, we're going to play the game correctly. So we're going to say 2 a day. So we're going to put them at 730.
You way overshot it. There's roughly 100 to 150 deaths.
Well, I played the game correctly,
garbage trucks.
and that is still more than I thought.
Yeah, isn't it? Yeah, Data City's about 107 fatalities per year.
Now, here's the real question. If you want to know about...
Wait, that's cities.
Okay. Ooh.
Oh, no, it says sites. Site. Wait. What? CITES. Is that like citing a
Sites,
study? Is that what it means?
Yeah.
Okay, I just want to make sure. I was reading that wrong then. So it's sites.
I was
okay,
really hoping
so
you said CITI. Yes.
Yeah. No, dude, I was hoping it was cities too. Well, I shouldn't because that means it means I was like, there's like an epidemic.
No, that rules.
For an epidemic. I'm a terrible person.
You know what you need to look up?
7 deaths.
To see if this is like if this is a gambling ring, how many in Hawaii?
Ooh.
Because that, as last I heard, was still the mecca for where they ship people.
I can tell you when I went there during January, it's bad, but not. Everybody made it seem like it was way worse than it is.
Well, they built underground tunnels just like Vegas, so you don't see them during the day. They're in volcanic tunnels down below. They're like, this thing ain't going off.
I don't think I can. I just tried to look in that. I think that's too specific. It'd be like, how many Hawaii garbage truck deaths are there?
Oh, no, you get put on the list. You
hey,
get that specific. Somebody's going to be like, where are you going here soon?
Yeah, also, isn't like a garbage bin like a typical place to throw a body?
Yeah, probably, and also the first thing this person that, when you get flagged, the first thing they're going to look at and be like, is this guy Italian?
Yeah. Does this man have any ties to the Gambino crime game?
Yeah, exactly. Has this man bought a lot of cinder blocks lately?
Does he own a Cadillac?
It's wide body. I'm talking 60s variant.
Is this a boat we're talking about?
Yeah, exactly.
You're doing a 90-point turn in order to park this son of a bitch.
Oh, dude. Oh, I miss those days with no power steering where you look like you're turning that thing. It looked like you were, it literally, now looking back at it, it was captaining a boat. You're just,
yeah, it was, dude. I remember my buddy Brooke had an absolute, it was like the end era of like the Mercuries when they were still boats. I mean, it was fucking wild. I'll tell you what, though, it ruled the roll around in because like the front seat had all the room in the world. You know how now, like, if I'm sitting in your car with you, I have like this much space between you in the center console. There was like, you could have fucking put a cooler in between us the long way, like, and just had road beers going.
Dude, I mean, the cars were made better. If you go back in time and look at the Rolls Royces, if you lifted up the back seat, there was like a place to take a shit, but there was nothing that held it, so it just fell onto the road. But still, you had a spot to take a shit.
And that was so you could shit on the lower class people, Nathan.
Yeah, exactly. You could giggle if somebody ran it over. You're like, I bet their intake system took that in. It smells atrocious.
Oh, little rice burner just got clogged with my feces. Pass the Grey Poupon.
They might pop their tire with all the flecks of gold in there.
Flecks of gold. They shit like they're drinking a Goldschlager.
Yeah, but their Goldschlager's real gold. It's like,
yeah. Yeah, what the fuck is in Goldschlager?
Huh?
That's not real gold, obviously.
Hopes and dreams.
Yeah. That was tinfoil, so you could block the RFD waves.
Hell yeah, dude. It was the last known bastion of lead paint.
So yeah, you're right though. Cars were made so much better back then. Well, you know what sucks now is everything is like even in your car, right? Like you have the racing seats in the back. Like there's no middle seat.
Oh yeah.
Like nobody does like a sick bench style seat anymore that's like roomy and comfy.
You know, that is one thing I miss about the old trucks where you get the bench seat up front.
Oh yeah, dude, it's the best. It's literally the most comfortable way. I hate everything has a stock racing car. I love Dale Earnhardt, but I don't want to feel like him all the time.
If you go back and look, I bet Dale Earnhardt's chair that he sat in didn't look anything like what we have now.
It sure didn't, Nathan. And you know what?
Because it was the seat of a fucking Crown Vic he was probably sitting in.
100%, dude. It was. So, yeah, it sucks. Like those chairs suck ass, and I want them to go back. I want us to be back to a proper country.
Dude, what was it?
I just want us to make cool shit again that actually was comfy.
Was it the Oldsmobile, like Mark 7 or something like that? You get in those
Iron Man.
What?
What is this, Iron Man? Mark 7.
Yeah. But this car. Dude, I get it. You get in, and it's the closest thing I can tell you the way this felt to sit in was like getting into a car and sitting immediately on a beanbag chair. It was so comfortable.
Sick.
And it's just like, dude, I can see why people smoked in these. You were so relaxed and just kicking back.
This interior is brought to you by Lovesack. Lovesack. Now you can get stoned in your car.
Now you got a reason to make love in your car.
Yeah. Dude, remember, we wouldn't remember, but at least in movies and stuff, you saw those sick hippie vans that had like the Dungeons and Dragons style like barbarian artwork on the side.
Oh yeah, and they got a fucking card table inside the van.
Yeah. And it's shag carpet, and they definitely had beds back there to fuck in and shit.
Well, those things were made to party because in the front dash you could pull up on where your like cup holders was right behind it, so you just have a cooler.
Yeah, and also underneath the ashtray was a mirror.
Hey man, you got a party where you got a party. Everything was things weren't cut as much back then.
Yeah, but I was gonna say, I bet you at one point, right? Because regulations didn't exist really in the '60s and '70s when those vans were a rocking.
What are you talking
people
about?
Were
Man?
knocking.
You're talking about Woodstock era, baby.
Yeah. But so like seat regulations, like there was no. I don't even think you had to wear a seatbelt back then, right? So somebody definitely
no, because if you were wearing a seatbelt, you couldn't get out of your vehicle to Studio 54 quick enough if you had to undo that.
If you were wearing a seatbelt, you were a fucking cop, you narc.
Square.
I'm gonna put a pin in the remind me about not wearing seatbelts in just a minute. But I bet at one point somebody took out a chair out of one of those like driver seats and put a beanbag chair into the vans.
Now
that happened 100%.
I would say no to 98% of it. And then I remembered there's a thing called the VW Volkswagen, and yes, they totally did.
There was definitely
those psychos were definitely doing it.
Listen, man, VW just wants us to pay extra to have swivel chairs so the chair turns around, man. But a beanbag, you can sit on either side no matter what, man. No rotation needed, man.
You don't need
the only
to
rotation we care about is the one
you don't
passing,
need to be a
man.
conformist. This chair conforms to you.
Oh, man, yeah, the world should conform around you, dude, and your ideas, because you're special. Can I borrow $6?
Just like that penicillin conformed around me after we got back from Woodstock and we had a case of Nar V cards. Oh, God.
I'd rather have the VD than go to VN, you know?
Yeah.
I'm not going to Nam.
They're not even calling it a real war, man.
We're just Nixon's puppets, man. I don't even remember if it's Nixon who did Vietnam.
No,
I can't remember
it definitely
anymore.
wasn't Nixon.
What? It was it not? I'm pretty sure Nixon was during the Vietnam War.
I thought Nixon was right after.
Well, it wasn't.
I thought that was it Vietnam in the 70s?
I think Vietnam was in the 60s.
So it's definitely before Nixon then.
Is it?
Nixon was like in the 80s, early 80s.
No, he wasn't. You're thinking of Reagan.
No.
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure Nixon's last term was mid-80s.
There we go. What president started the Vietnam? Oh, it was Lyndon B. Johnson who started it. Yeah.
So when was Nixon?
The involvement under Truman expanded under Eisenhower. Lyndon B. Johnson was widely considered, but it was 1964.
I need to go see Carter. I can learn the rainbow shot. Kobe.
Right. But Reagan is not. It's not the 80s. Is when I think it's the 70s. You're right though. But the 80s was Reagan.
Yes. Wait. After Nixon.
Yeah, after Nixon in the 70s. But
No,
you said 80s.
I thought early 80s was Nixon.
No, I believe. Well, let's just. I'm going to look up the presidents.
Yeah, this is what the audience wanted to hear.
Yeah, this is what they wanted to hear.
We're coming up on President's Day. You're welcome.
Yeah, you're welcome. Yeah, no. Reagan was 81 to 89.
Shit.
Yeah, and then Nixon. Oh, yeah, that's right. He lost to Kennedy in 61. That's right.
So he was further back. God. Wow.
And Nixon was elected in 1969.
Nice.
And was president until 74.
Okay.
I love eating pussy.
Yeah. So he was the leader of MK Ultra. Got it.
Yeah. So I don't. How long? I don't remember how long the Vietnam War went on for, but it was a minute.
Too long, dude. They just had somebody
till 65. So Nixon was not involved in it at all. I'm fucking stupid.
Who was it? There was just somebody that was interviewing somebody from Vietnam, and they're like, "Yeah, we could find people easy because they're loud and smoking everywhere." I was like, oh, that makes sense.
You mean a Vietnam soldier?
Yeah.
That's what they said? Yeah, I'm not surprised.
I'm like, that makes total sense, actually.
Yeah, that was the thing I was thinking about the other day. If World War III happened, and I keep seeing like these fear-mongering videos about like, you guys are going to get drafted, and even if you're this age or whatever. And I'm like, shit. Well, and I was like, well, at least I can start smoking again. And I was like, oh, they probably don't allow us to smoke anymore because of that.
No, but
reason.
Yeah, they won't allow you to smoke. But this will be the first. If we have another world war, it'll be the first one ever that's sponsored, and it'll be sponsored by Zyn, and they'll.
Do you want lip pillows that make your butthole bleed when you poop? Try Zyn.
Yeah. The FDA does not recommend boofing Zyns.
Yeah, you're not wrong. That will be the absolute thing. I can't wait to read what I can't. I've just been trying to think of fun things to put on my helmet when I'm out there in the shit. What I'm gonna write on it.
Yeah, and I know exactly what you'll write. Absolutely fucking nothing, because you'll be too old to draft.
Not according to these TikTok videos I see, man. I'm going.
Yeah, you gotta love kids, and they think they understand everything. That's pretty cool.
I think a lot of those videos were a total psyop to get you to be like, oh yeah, you guys need to remember to sign up for the draft, otherwise it's illegal if you don't.
Like, if you want to talk about a crazy advertisement or psyop, we'll call it whatever you want, it's now the White House showing those bitching explosions. They're like, look at us just fucking down in ships and planes. And it's just cut, and they're cutting it over like video games.
Yeah.
So they got like a video game HUD, but then they're showing actual things blowing up. Like, yep.
Yeah, exactly.
There goes a boat.
Yeah, it's wild. It's wild as shit. It's not good. So, I don't know, man. I don't know about all that. I do know one thing, though.
What's
that? You brought up being sponsored by war or having war sponsors.
Mm-hmm.
I think sponsorships are getting to that point. They want to sponsor anything nowadays, and they're just trying to completely take up any ad space possible,
mm-hmm.
and it's annoying and ruining everything.
What are you talking about? Raw is war.
Well,
war is raw.
Well, remember, you sent me a video the other day. The Big 12 tournament just wrapped up. It's right before March Madness getting going. And the Big 12 tried to do something real fancy-pantsy this year and introduce an all-glass floor.
Now, I'll tell you why this failed, okay? They got an LED screen basketball court.
Mm-hmm. Never would have failed if it was a CRTV.
It would have never failed, and it would have been so much better if it was just OLED, but you cheap bastards went for the LED. Okay? Let's be honest. You guys are like, oh, no. See, we can't have these turning off individually. That costs more money. Hey, guys, Conoco didn't pay us enough to get OLED. We got to get LED.
They said 1080 is fine. We don't need 4K.
You guys see, SEC says they're going to do 8K, but here we are, 1080p. Just a bunch of broke bitches over here.
God, no wonder nobody respects the Big 12.
Yeah, exactly. The only way that could have been better is if somebody would have gotten angry in a fit of rage and started jumping like their team lost the Super Bowl and they're really emotionally invested and it just broke and like the pixels went out in one area. It would have been great.
Yeah, that would have been fucking awesome. I hate it though, because I told you right away, it's just nothing but a giant advertisement grab.
Oh, and it totally was.
Is.
Did you not see what they did with fucking Windex?
Yeah, I did. Of course, Windex was like, "Oh, you have a glass court? We have some money and an idea of how you can keep it clean."
Yeah. And you know
then
what?
Birds magically started flying into it.
Big 12, you missed your opportunity. You had a glass court. The cartels would have given you so much money to just put a pile of blow in the middle of there. And just be like,
oh, that would have been
glass,
awesome.
Mother Nature's candy.
Yeah, it just sucks because God forbid you could go to a sporting event. There's not enough advertisements apparently going on all the time. So even during
I know, I
timeout,
thought it was
you have
really
to have a
weird that they had the
giant video
Goodyear blimp in the middle of it and it just sat there in place.
What I wanted to happen so bad because, like, I'm sure you remember this. Actually, you probably don't. But when I was going to school, when we got a brand new video board at our college stadium, they were people who like posted online that the kids like were playing Halo on it and shit on the big jumbo.
I know where you're going. They should have let somebody hack it to see if it would play Doom, right?
Yes, exactly. It should have just been running Doom the entire time.
We're trying to play, but they're in hell below us, and we can't quit watching.
No, honestly, I wish it would have gotten hacked. How sick would it be if an anonymous message came up in the middle?
No anonymous message. You'd hear bum ba dum dum. There'd be a cool logo that associates with that sound that'd come up and everybody losing their mind.
Just Rachel Starr just throwing it back at people.
She'd be showing her star.
And you know what? They always say the adult film industry is ahead of the curve on technology. They would be the ones that would be able to also hack that technology.
Oh, I mean, how amazing would it be? Because it gets hacked and it's a black screen. All of a sudden you hear a ball dribbling and you think it's a natural video, but then in walks Johnny Sins in his basketball uniform to start the video.
They're just playing Coach K's search history.
I don't remember this.
Oh man, yeah, dude, it's that would be so funny if Pornhub hacked that.
Oh, it'd be great.
It'd be funny if anybody hacked it. Like, just the amount of funny shit you could do with that. Somebody just plays Two Girls, One Cup on national TV.
I mean, yeah. Oh, do you know what? I'm in agreement. I had to be traumatized by that. Why not everybody else?
Just the nation.
I mean, sure, I know it's fake now. It still came out of their butt, but still.
Yeah. Nathan, you're like, you kids want all the nostalgia with none of the traumatization it took to find all the cool nostalgia. Well, here we go.
There would be nothing better. It's like, it's just a compilation of just faces of death, but it's the horrific ones like Two Girls, One Cup, Mr. Hands, fucking just going through all this shit. You're like, oh my God.
Kids in a sandbox.
Yeah.
Just every fucking horrific video. Mr. Jar.
Just all of them.
Lemon Party.
Ooh. And then, like in the middle, to make them think it stopped, you throw in Charlie and Candy Mountain. Just in the middle, for no reason. Just throw them off the
Shun
scent.
the non-believers. The magical paradigm.
Oh, crap, they took my kidney.
Classic. Oh, yeah, there was like, oh, that one, that made up for it, and then it's just back to the...
Right back to it. But it goes harder.
Yeah, it goes harder. That was your palate cleanser.
Exactly.
Oh, that's so funny. Oh, dude, speaking of palate cleansers, dude, fuck that billboard, first of all. But you were talking about...
Dude, I haven't seen somebody double back quicker than, like, anything in terms of, we're doing this, we're going to have all these advertising. Psych, basketball hardcourt right now.
Dude, I feel proud... Because I
to
was
be an American.
Because you sent me that post, and I saw everybody else shitting on it too, and I joined in on it and posted my thing, and they were like, and one of the sightings was that one, it broke at one point. There were dead spots in the court, of course.
Nice.
And then somebody got hurt. And fans hated it. And so that's when they were like, yeah, we're going to get rid of it for the semifinals and the final game.
Good.
Yeah, it was great. And that's one of the only times I've ever actually commented on a video and was like, fuck this shit, dude. This sucks. Get rid of it.
Seriously, it was the worst for that tournament.
Yeah. But you were talking about all the weird fetish videos that could have been hacked on it and stuff. I saw something the other day that it made me concerned that, like, what Facebook Marketplace thinks I'm trying to find on Facebook Marketplace. Because I'm always just looking for stuff. Nathan, you're not far off.
Holy shit, dude. Really? You kinky bastard.
No. Dude, it's but I'm always looking for, like,
used sex dolls.
You know what I think triggered it? Now that slightly used sex dolls. Listen, this thing's only got about 600 humps on it.
Yeah, man. It's got a warranty. It's got a warranty of 1,500 humps, so you're still under warranty.
And listen, the tailpipe, you can't even reach the back of the tailpipe.
That thing's
I wasn't hitting there. The back wall is completely intact.
I never even touched the throat.
I'm pretty sure the hymen's still intact. Oh, gross. No, I realize actually I'm going to tell you what I found, and now I actually realize why I might have gotten one of these in the hour. But Nathan, it showed me a BDSM, like, the shame holding thing from, like, medieval times where you put your hands and your head through and they lock you in the stockade.
Okay. I, for some reason, thought you found a tricycle with a ball gag or something the way you had your hands out. I'm like, what kind of kink
that was
is
actually
this?
a movie prop from Pulp Fiction is what I found.
Oh,
that
nice. The whole
GIMP
GIMP suit.
Yeah, with the tricycle from Saw. That was the tricycle from Saw. It was a weird, like, double purchase. You had to get both. It still had a fun thing while you read it. It said, well, it'd be wrote it, right? Yeah, not read it. I just made up a word. But it still said, want to play a game while you're doing your kinky stuff. Yeah, but that was on my my Facebook Marketplace feed, and I was like, oh shit, what the fuck? And I was on the couch with my wife, and I was like, yo, look at what Facebook's like showing me. She's like, and she goes, you know that's for, like, sex stuff. And I was like, yeah, babe, it says BDSM right here. She's like, oh, I didn't even see that. She was just too focused on the picture.
Because they're mad. Dude, why is it? Okay. That's where women won't read. They will read smut left and right. But when it comes to the actual thing, they're like, visual. I need the picture.
What is a visual? Why? I don't. That's too goddamn funny. Oh, it's perfect, Nathan. But I think while I was sitting here talking about it, I figured out why I got that in my algorithm. It's because of what I've been searching. I've been trying to find.
Well, not
old
color
technology.
Me intrigued. I got this BDSM because of what I've been searching, which is extra large grips. They call them dildo grips on my golf club.
No, what I've been looking for is old camcorders. Like Sony Handycams.
Ah, yes, but with found footage on them, right?
And I think that's why it's like, this dude's trying to find fucking... He's trying to go offline with his home porn making.
Okay, we've already isolated it. We don't even need to rate his place. He's looking for voyeur porn.
If I click on objects, it'll be like, if I click on a video camera, probably if I scroll down far enough, it says, commonly bought with, and it's just nothing but BDSM shit.
Oh, dude.
I think that's why that's probably popping up in my algo now that I think about it.
That reminds me of Corey. He bought, what was it? I think it was The Hills Have Eyes on VHS. Somebody recorded it, and he's like, sweet. And he just bought it from a garage sale. It had a tape on it. In the middle of it was just a quick 5 seconds of some dude recording his wife naked.
Sick. Was it at least good?
No, it was awful. Like this. Okay, but I'll give you a year to just give you an image. Early 70s.
Hilarious.
Yeah. Needed a hedge trimmer.
That's scarier than anything that was on that movie.
It actually was. It really took us out, dude. I think it was. It was around her ducking in and out of the houses, and all of a sudden it just cuts over to this. And you're like, oh!
Yeah. That's what she saw when she was running in and out of the houses. That was just a flash of. That
was one
the
of the
director's
mutants?
cut, Nathan.
Oh, okay. Rob Zombie really wanted us to see this.
That was Rob Zombie's mom, actually. Fun fact. Oh man, dude! But I'll never forget one time my buddy and we were looking for something, and he was in his parents' room, and he found like their bag of naughty stuff, and of course there was a camera in there. I don't know why he decided to try to look at it and play it. I was like, "You found what was in the bag. You know what's on there."
Oh no!
And he watched it, and then I remember him. We were like, well,
I can't look at my mom anymore.
Well, he was like, we were like, oh, let us see. And he literally took the tape out and broke it. I was like, you're gonna have to answer for that. Like, aren't they gonna ask? And then I was like, no, they're not. Like, what parent's gonna come up and be like, did you break our
hey
sex
man,
tape?
Hey son, did you break me and mom's porno we made?
Yeah. I don't know if you know this, but that was single-handedly the greatest performance I've ever put on, and now I can't even relive it anymore.
Son, I want to tell you how much money you just threw away. Did you see what Tommy Lee and Pam Anderson did? We could have got some money.
It's like recording over like your home run hit.
Oh, dude, that would be so good. Right as you make contact, it just goes to hardcore porn of your parents. That'd be the worst.
Oh, I'd hate it. Oh, man.
Oh, that's great. I love how he spared you, but in the deep recesses of his mind, anytime he's alone, he just sees scarring images.
Yeah, I think he thought to himself, he's like, I'd like to be in therapy the rest of my life. Why not give some quack $300 a week? Click.
Yeah. He finished that and he went, gee, I wonder what color my hair should be now.
Dreamweaver.
Oh, that's the thing you should have asked if you still talk to him. Like, hey, remember that video broke? Can you tell me what song was playing? I'm thinking Van Halen, Hot for Teacher.
I heard it. It was the Stroke by Billy Squire.
Oh,
stroke me, stroke me.
I was really hoping for Billy Idol.
You know where you can go get stroked, Nathan?
Puntingame.com. Go check that out. We got the entire network there for free, so check it all out. Also over on youtube.com, in that search bar, type out Comic Way Taylor with no spaces. Again, that's Comic Way Taylor with no spaces. You'll get this man's stand-up clips, this show, his show, Not Worth the Time, all there at your fingertips. Like and subscribe for updates there. But back on puntingame.com, get some merch.
That's right, everybody. Hop over to the Punting Game shop. We can get t-shirts, hoodies, mugs, stickers, all sorts of cool stuff to represent your favorite shows here at puntinggame.com. So don't forget to go over there and use promo code WGAF. That's promo code WGAF, and they get you free shipping at checkout.
You guys, you can't watch this video. I saw my dad naked, but there's a gimp. I'm going to assume that was a stranger. We're out. Peace.
Stroke me, stroke me.
Who is it?